Hello, I'm Laura Kyle with the top stories here on Al Jazeera. The United States envoy to the Middle East, George Mitchell, is due in Jerusalem on Sunday to try to start indirect peace talks between Israel and the Palestinians. His visit comes a day after a 16-year-old Palestinian boy was killed during clashes with Israeli troops in the West Bank village of Arak Burin. Israel insists its military did not use live ammunition against the crowd, but witnesses say the boy was killed by Israeli fire. Well, the fighting came as the UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon met the Palestinian Prime Minister Salam Fayyad in Ramallah. And towards some of the Israeli settlements in the West Bank, he promised UN support for Fayyad's construction plans, including government institutions, schools and housing units. And he once again insisted that Israel stopped building on Palestinian land. The head of the Roman Catholic Church has apologised to victims of sexual abuse by Catholic clergy in Ireland. But many survivors of abuse say Pope Benedict XVI's unprecedented letter is not enough. They say the Pope failed to address a systematic cover-up in Ireland and a lack of action by the Vatican. The French president's centre-right party faces a big defeat in Sunday's runoff regional elections. Nicolas Sarkozy's UMP suffered one of its worst losses in years in the first round of the ballot. Many voters are blaming Sarkozy for failing to protect jobs during the country's economic downturn. More than 50 million people in southwestern China are being affected by a severe drought. Some areas have received 90% less rainfall than they normally do, and temperatures have been unseasonably high. More than 20 million people don't have access to safe drinking water. Forecasters see no signs of the drought abating in the short term. And anti-war groups have protested in several American cities, marking 7 years since the US-led invasion of Iraq. Thousands of people joined a noisy rally in Washington, D.C. Protests were also held in New York, San Francisco and Los Angeles. They called for President Barack Obama to swiftly withdraw all US troops from Iraq and Afghanistan. For all the latest updates, you can log onto our website. The address aljazeera.net/English.